This is where Brian was so late yesterday and won the race, but this time it's gone behind Karpushin. Karpushin has bounced back with the confidence that he has taken.
He's just basically saying, I'm absolutely having it. If you're quick enough, come with. If not, I'll see you.
Gonzalez, who gets underneath him to take the lead. Keep off the green. Pole position, erasing the disappointment from yesterday.
Part firm, chaps.
That's right. Now, Benyat Fernandez, as I say, he's carrying a wrenched arm into the... using every bit of road, but staying away. And the number...
Well then, down through the Omega.
This also carrying a sort of a small injury is Zen Latania. Oh, the 11. David Gonzalez, a 17-year-old Spaniard. He has the lead now. Can Brian Ariate...
They come. Seen plenty of drama over the last 24 hours or so.
Inside goes Brian Ariate to take second place from David Gonzalez. And Veda Pratama go with him.
And crucially, Peter, into 6th place as they cross the line that time around. As Ariate gets nerfed wide by Benyat Fernandez. Not quite from the same part of Spain. Well,
superb stuff.
Going to rename him Larry Lunge after that one, because that was brilliant. Hakim Danish, number 13 then, on the chasing from Santander, one from the Basque Country, almost neighbours basically.
But it was the David Gonzalez move, really, wasn't it, on the brakes? But yeah, anyway, he's
Pat, Ariate and Gonzalez side by side coming into 2A and 2B. Who's going to be the last in geographical terms, you can say?
Well, a great mix of nationalities, played it superbly. So now Zen Mitani is at the back of that group. He came into the weekend carrying...
Last on the brakes, it is Gonzalez going way wide though. A big bubble for the number 11.
There at the front of the field, isn't it? Kyrgyzstan leads a wrenched shoulder and said that in the first race he just hung in the group.
And he's going to mess up the drive for other riders. They have to cut back across him, and then we're going to have Danish. He's coming side by... From Indonesia, Spain, Argentina, Italy. Zen Mitani.
You know, because he wanted to save the shoulder as much as possible. Then over the last couple of...
Side, we've got 4 riders abreast towards turn 3. You got Danish. He's back in a second. The number 34 up into 9th place now, whereas Pratama was the one who got really pushed back in the laps.
He said, I just closed my mind to the pain, closed my mind, looked ahead and...
Place! It's 1, 2, 3 in the championship, 1, 2, 3 in the race, and it all changed. Latest big shuffle.
Yeah, and as Zen said, his real problem is qualifying. He came and went for it, and he said, I'm going to do the same thing in race 2. So that is why, as much as...
In the blink of an eye, as we see, unfortunately, Tines has gone down in the mess.
The 6th row of the grid today from 16th, and he said it's just very anything. Zen is sitting there in 5th place rather than battling hammer and tongs at LA. Yeah, he's obviously okay, trying to get going again. Absolutely superb. Hard when you come from the back like that, but he's he did a superb job yesterday. Every corner with the guys ahead of him.
Well, there we go. Smart lad. As we look back down the order, then it's
stuff there. Brilliant to see Hakim on the number 13 now, splitting. In the wet, he got up to 5th place. I wonder if he could do the same thing today.
Karpushin and Benyat Fernandez, Ramadipa, Plump, Pugliese's fallen.
His 2 championship riders, that is the order they run in the championship.
Christian Daniel Jr. in 11th spot at the moment. Tines just behind him in 12th. Those 2 Morelli.
We almost lost Morelli.
Oh, that was a big moment, wasn't it?
Danish and Veda Pratama. 1, 2, 3.
And if you got David Gonzalez, who riding their time a bit as we look towards the front of the race, still pushing the rider who's really still keeping it pinned. Ariate though responding. They're getting faster and faster. Really lost out with that big mistake in towards 2A. He wanted to stay out front. He's happy to lead and do all the legwork. Morelli just behind him with Gonzalez at 144.9 this time around. Well, this race is absolutely on, isn't it? He has now been pushed back to 8th position. So it's actually 1, 2, 3 in the championship. And Gonzalez 2 and Benyat Fernandez doing a late braking in towards turn 1 as well. Morelli decides to is he doing that because maybe a wet patch caught him out and he wants some of the 5th rider of the championship? Benyat Fernandez into 4th place in the race just behind him.
And as we've said so many times, the guys don't have to muck each other up. Now this is
somebody else to take charge or what? Yeah. I don't know. Or is he just a bit spooked and needs to gather himself again?
Well, yeah.
All the way from near enough the back row of the grid. What a ride this is from Benyat.
A place where you don't need the slipstream like you did at Mugello, and you can get away.
He knows there's a few laps to go, and he can afford just to follow Brian for a corner or two.
Absolutely superb, and a great run from Hakim Danish as well. You know,
Because he's not going to get away from them, is he?
no, 3 abreast behind Brian Ariate, but you know, at the moment there's no real sign of it. It's a huge group. We're all the way the top 15.
You know, he started the year with 5 second places and then a win. Marco Morelli held on to second place ahead of Veda Pratama.
Down to Ewan Van Kruyten are in the battle for the lead, but
He can do it. It's just a mental thing that has messed up the recent races for them.
That was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Well then, Leo Ramersdorfer into 9th place.
it is possible to break the advantage here and get clear. Let's see whether Karpushin can do it.
He's obviously expunged that from his brain now, and he is battling for the lead.
Well, as we look back down the order, Lennox Famara as well, the Swiss rider. This is the best we've seen from him. Really,
It's Morelli in second place again. He's got Gonzalez, Ariate, Fernandez and Ramadiva right on his tail.
it's such a different dynamic, Peter, from being the predator and the prey. You know, they were chasing him. Really good stuff. Congratulations to him for that ride. However he finishes up, this is really good. And Ariate's got to be careful because he's got a track limits warning. One more infraction, he'll have to go through the long all the time throughout the season, but now he's on the back foot again. Ariate, as we see, Danish has gone down again, Peter, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
That'll be him, that penalty lane. Same goes for Lucas Brown, 29 in 17th place. Ariate's the one with more things to lose, per se, with a 4 points gap out the lead, and it's down and out of the race, and that's your lot from Hakim at the moment.
Yeah, and I saw Karpushin get precious close to the green.
Amazing how that could just change a rider's mentality.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not a way to end the year. But anyway, you know, let's trust that he's absolutely okay.
At the bottom of the track on that lap, he may or may not have touched it. With Marco Morelli in second.
You know, Ariate is very strong mentally, and you see,
There he is,
he's
trudging
walking
away.
And of course, the Alpine Stars Tech Air suit has gone on.
Second place and leads the pack, back in contact with Karpushin. They go down the hill, they're overtaken.
He actually had the better line than Veda through there. He got the drive out of it. Veda caught off there and blown up and saved him from injury. And they can come out of the slipstream. There's his lead gun. It's Brian Ariate who takes the lead again. Davidson going into the corner, but Brian Ariate flicked it right and then left. The Alpine Stars Tech Air suits had 2 canisters, so even after
Gonzalez in second place. You're looking back from Ariate at the number of